All right, let's actually open this thing.
So walk us through this like it's day one.
So that's exactly what we're going to do. The first time you open My Business Genie, you'll see the Claude interface. And it looks like this chat window, which was intentional. The most effective way to use this system is to talk to it clearly and naturally, just like you're messaging somebody else who knows exactly what you're doing.
And I want to add something here for the people who've tried other AI tools and hit a wall in the past. The interface feeling simple is not an accident. The complexity is all on the back end. It's how the system is configured. What you see is supposed to feel easy.
So before you start asking it anything though, there is one thing that I want you to understand. Claude reads context before every conversation. So if your Claude brain is empty, if you haven't told it anything about you or your business yet, you have a very smart assistant, but with zero context. It's capable, but it's very generic. So you'll only get answers that could apply to anyone.
I like to use the analogy of a new hire, someone that is that brilliant day one employee, but if you handed them a phone to make sales calls, but you'd never told them anything about your business, they're not going to be able to do that great of a job. So context is key.
The first thing that you should always do before anything else is run the skill called brain dump.
So tell me what that looks like.
Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. You just talk to it. So you're going to say things like what your business is about, what you're working on right now, what are the problems you're trying to solve, what frustrations maybe you have, and what kinds of things maybe you wish someone could take off of your plate.
All right, so let me try this. I want to do a brain dump. I need to make sure that I remember to order groceries tomorrow. Today was a fantastic day where I had the opportunity to spend time with my family, and I'm looking forward to our vacation that we planned later in the summer. Kick that off, and Claude's going to just organize this all on the back end.
Whatever you dump in, Claude will organize it. And it's great because it will create categories. So things like business overview, current priorities, challenges, maybe information about clients or your goals. It really will fill in what you gave it and it'll flag what things are missing. So in about 2 minutes, you can go from kind of that blank stare, I don't know what's going on, to wow, Claude actually knows who I am.
From that point forward, every skill you run is informed by that context that you added in these brain dumps.
Right. That's actually my favorite part. You don't have to re-explain your business every single time you need something. You've told it once, that's it, and it remembers.
And that's the compounding effect that we were talking about earlier. The work you put in during a brain dump pays back across every single future interaction.
Okay, so after you do the brain dump, the next thing I want you to try is a skill called morning briefing.
And what does that do for someone who's never seen it?
It's basically a daily snapshot. It's a 3 to 5 minute conversation that you have at the start of your day, and it helps to give you kind of a clear, prioritized view of what matters to you. So it might be things like what's on my calendar today, what things do I need to accomplish, or for me, what kinds of things I've been maybe avoiding.
All right, so we'll go ahead and see what this would look like. It's sort of like having a chief of staff that greets you in the morning to prepare you for the rest of your day.
That's exactly the way to describe it. And the first time that you're going to run it, it might ask you a few questions, but by the third or the fourth time, it's going to learn your patterns really well so that the whole thing takes about 90 seconds.
And how does this feel different compared to just opening up your email inbox?
Oh my, it feels totally different for me. It's like somebody actually handed me a plan instead of me just looking at a pile of stuff to do. It's really like less reactive. So I'm not answering whatever's kind of screaming at me the loudest. I'm actually starting my day having chosen with the things that are most important to me.
It's telling me today's top 3, I've got to order groceries, rest and recharge, and start thinking through the summer vacation details. And then it's flagging that I don't have any active fires, nothing burning on the plate right now. So I'll say this from my side. The organizations that I have seen that have been the most productive are almost universally the ones that have some version of an intentional morning routine. A morning briefing like this just makes it frictionless for a solo business owner.
So that's really your first 5 minutes. Brain dump first, and then your morning briefing. And then you can move on to whatever else your day needs. So here's the truth. This community exists because learning to use the system well takes more than 5 minutes. The skills are super powerful, but like any really good tool, you're going to get better results when you know how to use them properly.
And there can be a real learning curve to that, but the plus to how we've built this system is that Claude knows when to use the right skills in the moment that you just ask for them. When you come into this community, we're going to teach you not just what these skills do, but how to get the most out of them.
So the paid community is going to give you the step-by-step walkthrough of every skill. We'll have weekly live calls with both of us where you can bring your specific questions and a whole group of other business owners who are figuring this thing out right alongside you. If you're a Genie Pro or Elite customer, your next step is the onboarding module. I'll walk you through your setup specifically. And if you're not a paid member yet, I'd love to have you. At $49.99 a month, it's less than 1 hour of consulting time, and the skills inside will save you dramatically more than that every single week.
Regardless of where you are right now, go run your brain dump right now. Don't wait for the perfect moment because there's no such thing as the perfect moment.
We'll see you on the other side.